Hello everybody, the Bay Jose here, and today I have version 1.0 of my circuit simulator application. So today I have made some changes, and as you can see there is this new toolbar at the bottom, and this is the texture pack toolbar. On this computer it's actually messed up a little bit. For whatever reason on Windows computers the screen is about 16 pixels bigger in this direction and 16 pixels bigger in this direction. You can see represented by this black empty space. And I don't know why it does that, but this is set to be drawn at the bottom of the screen, so it is doing what it's supposed to do. It's still being drawn at the bottom of the screen, but it's now offset by about 16 pixels. So that's not too great, but I can't do much about it now. In the next version, though, I'll do what I can to change that, see if I can find what is causing this problem, because it's a kind of weird problem. It works on Mac just fine, but on Windows, which is what I record on, it's offset. So the importance of this toolbar is that it lets you mess with texture pack stuff. You can see right here, there's a string that says default, and that means that you're using the default texture pack right now. When you want to change texture packs, you click on this refresh button, and much like the save tabs that are over here, there's kind of texture pack tabs over here, except these ones kind of stack upwards instead of stack downwards. The only thing in this texture pack tab array right now is this one text box that says default. And that's because the default texture pack is the only texture pack that we have registered in this game right now. So yeah, click refresh, default is the only thing there. If we want to add or change texture packs, well actually we can change texture packs like this. If we want to add a texture pack, we click on this green plus button and a J option pane appears. I know you can't see it, Fraps just doesn't record it for whatever reason. It says please enter texture pack ID. I'm going to type in blue because I have a texture pack with the folder name blue. And I spell it the exact same way, and I click OK. And as you can see, it loaded it. So yeah, everything's blue, everything loaded just like it was supposed to, and the wire changes color just like it's expected to. But now that I've added it, it does appear in this array here. So you can see I have the blue texture pack here in the array and the default here in the array, and to switch between them all you have to do is click on the one that you want. So right now I'm in the default, and you can see right here it says default. Click refresh. Okay, I want to be in the blue one right now. So yeah, it works just fine. This does stack upwards, so however many texture packs you add or have, they'll just keep stacking upwards. There is something that I didn't well, I accounted for it, but I didn't have time to create something to deal with it. If you have enough texture packs, they'll go off the screen. So they'll just be texture packs, texture packs, texture packs, and they'll just stack up. But I don't think that there are too many texture packs created for this right now. I only have one, which is this blue one that I have released. And I haven't seen many that other people have made and released. If you have made one and released it, send me a private message on YouTube or just post in the comment section below, hey, I made a texture pack, check it out, and I will look at it, and I'll tell you what I think of it, and if it's good enough, I'll even put it right in the game. I'll say, okay, this is such a good texture pack, I'm just going to include it in the game when people download it, and then people have access to it. So yeah, this is version 1.0, and last time I promised you that I'd add something pretty big and cool to the game. And even though this is pretty cool, I did add something else that I am very proud of. It was pretty hard to figure out how to code for it, and I am glad that I was able to do it. So now under the logic tab, you'll see that there are 3 new buttons. Oh man. Okay. I changed that. Yeah, you can't actually do anything with it. You can see there's an R right there. That is what I added. There's just the T flip-flops from before, and this action detector, which I don't know if I showed before. If not, I'll just show it very quickly. So an action detector detects a change in wire state, and it will output a signal whenever the state is changed. So on powered, nothing happens. but when it is not powered, it sends out a short pulse. So you can see a short pulse whenever it is not powered, and that is a 1/4 of a second pulse. So just a little pulse. That means this is a falling action detector, so the rising action is turning on, the falling action is turning off, and when it turns off, it outputs a signal. And you can switch it to a rising action detector by simply inverting before it. So put an inverter before it. Let me just wire this all up real quick. Okay, all like that. Take the move tool, interact tool, and now see it's a rising action detector. On the rising action of being powered, it outputs a signal. On the falling action, it doesn't do anything. So that is the action detector, and I know I explained the T flip-flop last time. I'm going to update the save file. I'm going to pause the video here. As you can see, this R, it's not a button. I can't click on it. Yeah, so let me just change that. I'll be right back. Okay, so I'm back, and now there are 7 buttons here. I just had it set wrong in the jar. I said that there should be 6 buttons here, but there really should have been 7 buttons here, so I just changed it, and now there are 7 buttons. So now you can see the brand new thing that I added, which is this randomizer. So what the randomizer does is it basically selects a random output from whatever outputs are connected to it. So when this randomizer is powered, it detects that there are 3 different wires connected to it, and it picks one of them at random, and it powers it. So this one was picked this time, this one was picked this time, and that one was picked that time. So it randomly cycles through. So a random one is chosen every time, and on powered, it stays powered, and then on depowered, it depowers all of them. So yeah, that's the randomizer. What I think I'm going to add maybe next time would be a right-click event for the randomizer that lets it toggle each of them individually, so then it can have multiple outputs on or not. So this one would be on or off, this one would be on or off, and this one would be on or off. So it would be random for each one instead of choosing one out of all of them. And this randomizer, you don't need to have 3 outputs. You can have kind of as many outputs as you would like to. Does that work? Okay. Like this. I'll just add some more right here. And then when I power it again, like it's picking some of the new ones. So you can change it however many you want to have powered. You can have powered, and it just works great. So I'll show you something you can do with this. I'll pause the video right here, and I'll be back once I have it built. Okay, so here is what I built real quick. I have 4 randomizers hooked up to a decoder display thing. So each of these randomizers has 9 different outputs, which are the 9 inputs for the converter. So when I press this button, it will generate a random number every time, which is pretty cool. It can be anything. So look at that. Yeah. So that's just something you can do with the randomizers. Hope you like that. And yeah, I guess I'll see you in the next video with the next version. This is version 1.0, and in the next version you can look forward to having pack support here. So you can have your own little custom icon with your texture packs that's drawn down here to signify what pack you're using. Yeah, so once again, Bay Jose, and I hope that you see the next episode. Bye.